Welcome to the men's room. This is Hockey 101. My name's Jace.
And I'm Jonathan, and today we have a special guest, Miss Avery. She's I would say a hockey expert. What did you say? She plays house league, travel league. She's been on a double A team, plays single A. She knows a lot about hockey. And today we're just gonna kind of pick your brain, hockey culture, stereotypes, talk about modern hockey, NHL, stuff like that. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So Miss Avery, your history with hockey. When did you start playing?
I was about 8, I think, around that time, around that kinda age, and it had started because, like, we had just been, like, a big hockey family in
Yeah. Oh,
general, I
yeah.
think. We just, like, watched it a lot, just we were into it. And so I kept, like, asking my parents, I was like, "I wanna play hockey. Can we do this?" And eventually they were like, "Yeah, we can do that." So I played for probably, like, 2 or 3 years, never really at a high level. At that point, I just kinda played, like, rec, like, house league, and just, went to different, like, camps and everything, and then I eventually just stopped when I was, like, 10 just because you kinda lose a passion for it, I guess, when you're a kid. It's just like
'Cause I get what you're just not, like, at that level that, like, where you're, like, happy about it. Yeah. And now during that period of time honestly, let's give some background first. So, Miss Avery is actually my fiance's younger sister. And my fiance also played hockey. So, did you stop playing during the time Riley kinda got into it?
well, no, she actually started playing when I was still, like, learning to play, really. So,
Okay.
like, when I was still, like, 8, like so we started playing, she was only, like, 2 months behind me, really.
Okay, gotcha.
So she did start playing, like, pretty much right when I did. So when I stopped, she was still, playing. I think she was on a double A team at that point, double A boys team at that point. So she was definitely still into it 'cause she didn't stop until, like, probably, like, 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, and, so when did you get back into it?
That would've been about, like, a year ago in, like, August of last year.
And, so you said so obviously I know, like, Riley played with the men's team, and I've been to a couple of your games when you're playing house league. You play with guys. How does that make you better? That I imagine that would make you a little better having to play against guys all the time, unless they suck.
Some of them suck, some of them suck. It is house league, so, like, anybody can kinda join there, but,
You
like
think Jace? I think Jace.
he could join the beer league team there. He could join it. I'd like to see it, like to see him try and learn that. Yeah, but, like, I think it does make you better in a sense, like, it definitely makes your style of play a
What
lot
do you mean by
different.
that? Like, style of play?
Because you're not allowed to check at all in girls hockey or anything like that. It's not as aggressive, I'd say, as boys hockey. And even though you can't like check, you still hit people, you're still aggressive, but it's not like to the extent that it was even in like house league. So I think it does make you grittier. It makes you just more you can withstand a little bit more, I think, especially because when I was playing house league, I was like 14, 15. I was playing with like 17-year-olds. So I was playing not only like guys, but like people who were bigger than me in general, like age wise, build. And so I think it definitely makes your style a lot different than some of like your peers going into like a travel like girls team. It's different for sure.
So you mentioned checking earlier. What exactly is that?
It's basically it's hitting people. There's, like, different kinds of checks, though. You have, like, a hip check, you have a good old-fashioned, like, body check, a shoulder check, and it's all just basically it's based on what part you're hitting them with, pretty much, and it's there's a fine line there between just shoving and hitting people and, like, checking, like, full on, but when you do that, you're using it to separate a player from the puck, because in any league, if you just flat out, like, hit somebody and they don't have the puck, it's interference and they call you on it,
Okay.
so unfortunately, you can't just be hitting people left and right, which is what I'd be doing, but
Honestly, that sounds more fun.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
gonna say, I feel like that'd be why Jace would do good.
yeah,
Because, like, even when we
honestly.
played basketball, the dude would, like he would be upset if he didn't foul out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she played basketball too, so she knows what that is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His dad
Mhm.
actually would, like told him one day. He was like disappointed because Jace wasn't getting enough fouls, and I
Who
was
isn't
like,
getting
"That's
enough
not
fouls?
how it works. We need Jace in the game."
I
we-
always rode that fine line of fouling out
Yeah.
and not.
He would be like second quarter in, have like 3 fouls, and I'd give him this look. I'd just be like,
Dude, I
"You get
remember,
out," or like have no defense at all.
shoot,
But
I remember the one time your dad told me to foul out, and the refs refused.
Them 2 foul
yeah,
out
they
is
went. Yeah,
crazy.
the one time.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
well, that's awesome. So okay, so hockey. So we live in the same town. It's small.
Yeah.
It's Florida. It's hot. There's no hockey teams or anything in this area. So she travels pretty far, about 2 hours to go play hockey. So I guess my question is, I understand being a hockey fan, considering your parents are from up north, stuff like that. But what about it? What about hockey makes you love it so much to go through that, have to drive 2 hours for practices, drive 2 hours for games, and it literally takes up like your whole day just to go practice? Like, what about it do you love so much?
I think it's I talk about this a lot with, like, just people when I meet people who don't play hockey. It's like, you can't really like, there are a lot of reasons to love hockey, but there's not really a reason to explain why you love hockey, if that makes sense. Like, it's just a love for it. I think it's such a great game in that there's always something you can improve on in it. Like, it's not like
There's not like a ceiling cap for
exactly,
how
there's
good you can be.
always so much you can improve on, and there's just so many aspects of the game that you can improve on. Like, if you're a great skater, you can still work on your stick handling. If you're a great like, you have a great shot, you can still work on being physical. You can still work on how you play in the defensive zone, you know? And I think that's part of it. It's just like, there's so many things that go into it. It's just I think it's a beautiful sport to play and to watch.
That's like for me is like I'm not like a diehard hockey fan. I watch
Mhm. Yeah.
that. The reason why I like it is just the energy that the fans have and how explosive the games are and stuff like that. So like for me, that's why. But
It's a little different, I think, especially because it's not like you don't have, like yeah, you don't have, like, NHL level fans, at least the games I'm playing, but it's definitely like you hear people cheer, and it brings you energy in the game. It definitely does, and it's just the vibe of it, just, like, of the team. Like, I've never like, even in house league, I've never been on a team that has been that close knit. And I've played, soccer, football, basketball, volleyball, and I've never been on a team that's just that close knit. It's like a family,
yeah,
really.
what keeps her passionate? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
In hockey.
I think it's just like the love of the game that people have naturally. I think the more you play it, the more you love it, the more you get good at it, and the more you love it because of that. And it's just an endless cycle. And being passionate about it, it's really just that's not something you can really like teach. Really, like you can coach a bunch of other things, but that's really just something that a player either has or they don't have. And I think I personally have it just because I love the game that much. I love watching it. I'm dying to watch it when the
yeah.
off
Oh
season's
yeah.
there.
I think that kind of transitions into like most sports though, is because like you can teach how to play the game, you can teach how to be good at the game, but the way you get to that next level of yeah, I'm good at the game to the point where I understand it and I can do what I'm supposed to do. But and you can attest to this, is that when you love the game that much and you're passionate about it to where that's all you talk about, that actually takes your game higher just because you're not there, you don't find it as work. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, when you can have fun being good at it, the game's gonna slow down. You're not gonna be super upset when you mess up, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be able to just get back up and keep going. I just feel like that's what separates a lot of players and, like, all across all sports.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not trying to, like, switch conversation over.
No,
I'm
I
just trying to,
go
like,
ahead.
because I don't play hockey.
Yeah.
He doesn't even watch hockey, so we're trying to, like, just kinda, like, make that bridge there. I mean, like, what we understand what you like, and, I completely agree, like, having passion for the game is something that could be taught, I would go as far as say it's just something that like you almost have to like really work.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have to like be interested in all aspects of it to build that passion, and even then you might not even get there. So I don't want to say it's something that you're born with, but
Yeah, same concept, 100%. No, I agree completely.
dude, that's a good way to put it, and
Yeah.
it's definitely a part of your
Yeah,
personality. Oh my
it
god.
is
When we have like a
for
serious
sure.
conversation, and she'll just be like, "Yeah, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but so and so scored blah 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 blah, and so is hurting now," and we're like, "We don't know who that is."
ADHD hockey moment.
Yeah, yeah. She'll be talking about like minor league and stuff. I think it's awesome though. Like I really do. I think it's really cool for a young person to have something they're passionate about. You know, definitely keeps people out of trouble. And that's what sports did for me.
Fully agree on that for me.
So
And by the way, I'd just like to mention, you said you don't even watch hockey. And meanwhile, you're wearing the Rangers hat. Fraud over here. And on the Rangers couch, too.
we have a Rangers table. We got Iceman hockey jersey.
We got
You
a
got freaking
recliner right
recliner.
there.
I kind of pressured him into wearing my Rangers hat. I actually had a Rangers sweatshirt, but it got really hot, and now I'm actually freezing cold. I wish I would have kept that sweatshirt on. But New York all the way. New York all the way. I say that from a small town in Florida, but New York all the way. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I do not watch hockey. Sometimes I watch like on TV. I'll watch like Rangers sometimes, but I usually just watch like professional games in person. That's where I follow it most.
You're such a prude.
And then I'll do like a little like hockey fantasy league with Avery actually. And I missed the draft. I was
missed the
on
draft.
auto pick all day.
I missed the draft. I was at practice. I put it on a day that I was going to be at
I
practice
was at
like
work.
an idiot.
Actually, I think it was on Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh gosh, I had that day off. Never mind.
I had practice.
Hey, I don't think I'm a complete fraud.
No,
I'm
I got
not a fraud.
McDavid, by the
Hey,
way.
he shouldn't be either. I told him if not, we're gonna fire him. I'm just playing. I don't have the ground to fire him.
Can't fire me.
If I fire him, we lose the computer. So we gotta keep Jay. I'm just playing.
I got McDavid, by the way. In
Oh,
that
did
draft.
you really?
Yeah.
No idea who I got.
I don't know. I got him like 5th overall, though. I was like, in what world is McDavid going?
I haven't even looked, bro. I've been playing the fantasy football draft. Yeah, the reason why I don't even watch football that much, but my fiance's brother, your brother also, it was a buy-in, $100
Oh, yeah.
buy-in, so it's like $700 on the line if I get first place, and I keep coming up. I'm 3rd place right now, so I get my money back if I win. But every week I keep going up. So
You
yeah,
know, Jets and Giants, speaking of New York sports, are both 0-3 right now.
yeah, I don't watch New York football. Yeah, no.
College is better.
Little.
College is better unless you're an FSU fan.
College
what happened
basketball is
yesterday.
better than
Hey, we
professional
College basketball
basketball.
is better, but we're gonna talk about that on another podcast. Stop.
Sorry.
I'm just playing.
Showing.
Okay, all right, back on track. So we got a fun little segment coming up. I think that was a perfect segue considering Jace doesn't watch hockey. This is explaining hockey to an idiot from the expert. Jace is not actual idiot.
Just
It's
in this
just when it comes
realm.
to hockey. So yes, let's just start off with that. Avery's gonna be running this conversation. I'm just gonna be here to laugh at Jace. And so yeah, let's do this. Let's see if we can teach hockey to Mr.
an idiot.
Jace. All right.
Oh, sorry,
To an
Jace, not
idiot.
So
an
I
idiot.
guess we should just start off, just by just explaining the positions in hockey. 'Cause I personally believe I've had this conversation with you and Riley before. The positions in hockey are like, especially the way they sub in and out, the amount of players on the ice, and what they do is actually pretty similar to basketball positions. You just got to really think about it a
Mhm.
certain way.
Yeah.
And I think maybe I'm wrong, but that's just the way that I've understood the game, is kind of comparing these different positions to basketball players. So yeah, let's just go into that. Explain the positions.
That's a really good point, because that was what I was playing basketball, learning how to play basketball. That was what I compared it to. I was like, okay, this is kind of like the position where any amount of players. I was
Yeah.
like, this is kind of where everybody
Dude,
goes.
and
So I
yeah,
was
like
okay.
goalie is like the center, like in basketball. Yeah, you know what I mean. So okay,
Kind of.
anyway, so yeah, so that's so I'm not an idiot. Yeah, it's just you. I'm
Just
I'm
you.
just playing. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing.
Where's my idiot?
Okay, so yes, let's just let's dive into the positions then. All right, you'll explain. Yeah, so let's just start off with the positions. I don't know if you want to start off with the position that you play, and then just go from there. But it's up to you. Go ahead.
Okay, so there are like 3 basic positions. Like if you go by just basics, there's the goalie, there's the forwards, and there's the defenseman. I'm a defenseman. And in each of those, besides the goalie, you have like little like subcategories kind of. Like, so in the forwards, you have a center, a left wing, and a right wing. And then in the defenseman, you just have left defense and right defense. So a goalie, kind of by the name, stays in the goal. That one's pretty easy to remember. And just basically stops puck from going in. That's her main objective. I guess that's everybody's main objective, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's everybody's main objective, but specifically the goalies. Everybody else is also trying to score. But yeah, that's one of the hardest positions in hockey though by far is the goalie. Yeah, 100%. It's very hard to do. Very
Even
hard.
with all that padding?
Exactly. That's
think-
what
I
makes it
feel like
hard.
that is what makes it hard.
Because that adds, I'm not even joking, probably like 20 pounds onto you, depending on like how protective you're going. Like there's a lot to carry around, and you got to move laterally a lot. You gotta move
If
a
we
lot.
get 1,000 likes on this video, we'll suit Jace up in the goalie armor, and we'll have Miss Avery shoot on him. 1,000 likes.
Yay.
I really hope this gets 1,000
Yeah, me
likes
too.
now.
I'm just gonna like make 1,000 burner accounts on YouTube. I'm gonna go like them all.
I'll help. Don't worry.
Keith, I need
I'll
my
go
medical
sell.
bill.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but okay, so you got the goalie, and then in front of them, you kind of have the defenseman. Just like when you're in the defensive zone, at least they stay in front of the net for the most part, you know, not right in front, but around that area. And the left defenseman plays on the left, and the right defenseman plays on the right. And they just kind of shift depending on where the puck is at in their zone. You tracking something. And then the forwards, your left wing and your right wing, similar to the defenseman, you know, left plays on the left, right plays on the right. And they kind of defend near like the top of the defensive zone.
That
That's how
would
you
be
explain
great
it.
advice if we knew where the defensive zone was.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, okay, so like wherever your goalie is, so like at center ice, there's a red line, and then there's 2 blue lines, like on each side of the red line, and then like on that side of the blue line and on that side of the blue line are the 2 either offensive or defensive zones. So like if your goalie's here, that's your defensive zone from the blue line back, and if your goalie's here and your goalie's not here, it's your offensive zone from the blue line forward.
We'll find a way to add some kind of diagram up.
Yeah, I had a diagram there because this is hard to do. Yeah, then you have the neutral zone between the 2 blue lines. Yeah, so you have the left wing and the right wing kind of up here. Pretend I got a whiteboard here and I'm drawing a game plan. Oh, and then the center is unique though because the center really goes a lot of different places. They act a lot of the times as a chaser, like just chasing the puck around kind of, but also if a defenseman gets out of position, they act as another defenseman.
Like in Quidditch
Like in
from Harry Potter.
Nerd.
Shay, she's cracking up.
if they catch the puck, the game is over.
Oh God.
So the question is, they're traveling in hockey.
No, nothing like that.
Is there like anything near that?
Not really, actually. I mean, the only thing that I could really compare it to is like offsides, like
Or like that?
yeah, whatever that is. But yeah, it's like that. I played basketball and I don't know enough about it. But yeah, like you can pretty much do a lot with the puck. There's just more like strict rules when it comes to how you score a goal, but like you can grab it with your hand. You just like to bat it out of the air. You can grab it with your hand, put it down on the ground. You can kick it to somebody. It's just you mainly use your stick because that's what's easiest.
Of course.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, let's say you got the puck right in front of the goal
Okay.
and you got people fighting over it. What if I dropped my stick, skated as fast as I could, one slid on my stomach in between people and hit the puck with my hand into the net?
You're not allowed to hit it with your hand into the net.
What? That's
What if my body accidentally, what if I slip and my body accidentally hits it, knocking it into the goal?
That's legal. That's legal.
So
if
what
it
if
bounces,
Jace pushed me on my stomach?
then that would be legal.
No, I actually have a legit question. What if I slid my stick on the ice, across the ice, and it hit it in there?
How
I,
thin?
I think that's some sort of penalty. I
think-
know that
think we're gonna
depends on.
have to follow Avery
Yeah.
to one of her games and
And have
have
me
her
do
do
it.
it and
'Cause
see
I know-
what happens.
Because I know, yeah, because I know that's a penalty, like, defensive wise. Like, if like somebody's going for the net and like they shoot it like on the ice and you slide your stick to block it, like that's an automatic goal. Like they award the goal, literally. Like if
Like
it's empty net,
goaltending.
if it's empty net, yeah,
Oh wow.
they literally like
But I
it's an
bet that
awarded
probably
goal.
never happens.
I saw it happen, I think, once the entirety of the last season in the NHL.
So it doesn't even happen often in NHL. I thought you were gonna say
No,
like in your
no.
league. Oh
I
wow.
saw it one. I've never seen it happen anywhere near like my level because nobody's like they don't look into it that much, and people aren't pulling their goalies as much
Right.
in our
That's
league.
okay.
But like, yes,
Now I know you've brought up penalties a lot. I'm unfamiliar with hockey, but my experience is with basketball. In basketball, you can foul out a game.
very different.
Very different. Oh, okay.
He's asking because he wants to know if he ever goes to play hockey, how many penalties he can get without getting kicked out.
So, I mean, if you go by minor penalties, you can get as many as you want. You can get as many as you can spend basically the entire time in the penalty box.
Minor penalties, major penalties.
Okay, so there are minor penalties, major penalties, and match penalties.
Oh gosh.
So a minor penalty would be a 2-minute penalty in the NHL. We only get like 1:30 in our league because we play shorter periods using NHL rules to explain it, but it's 2-minute penalties. And they're used for like minor offenses like tripping, hooking, where you hook somebody with your stick, roughing even if you just get a little too rough somebody, like you throw a punch or something like that without being provoked. Then you get a 2-minute penalty. You got to go sit in the box for 2 minutes. And what it does is it's not like everybody's still, like I know in basketball, like everybody's still on the court. You still have 5 people on the court. It's different in hockey. When you get a penalty, it counts against your whole team basically, in the sense that the other team now has 5 players. You only have 4 on the ice now.
Okay, so you don't get subbed out.
No, you get to go sit in the sin bin, as we call it. You get to go sit in the sin bin.
Yeah, have you seen it? It's like a
I
whole.
have a rough idea.
They
what a penalty
literally
box
like
is.
basically lock you in a clear
They
box.
literally lock
and
you in a
just
clear
kind of
box.
sit there by
Isn't
yourself.
that also like really close to the spectators too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. It depends what rink you're in, because like even NHL rinks differ on if the penalty box is near the benches or near the other side of the
Yeah.
ice. Where I play, it's at the other side of the ice, so it's in front of all the bleachers. I get to just sit in there, and it's an awful feeling when the team scores a goal off of your penalty, because it's a lot easier for them to do. And rules change, here and there slightly based off if you're on the penalty kill or the power play. But yeah, penalties like that are pretty regular. I'd say you probably get like anywhere from 1 to 3 of those a game on average for each team.
Now, Jason, I played how many penalties?
I feel like you'd get a lot of accidental penalties where just like you didn't know what was going going on and just like accidentally trip somebody. Accidental
I probably had to
penalties.
bring a cop for that penalty box. Honestly, I just take a nap in there.
Because you see those gloves on the table?
Yeah.
Those are hockey gloves. It literally, like, I would probably just like start punching people.
Yeah. Because like I've wanted to do that a lot, but we play, even in house league, we play by U18 like USA hockey rules. And so if I do that, if you throw a single punch, you get kicked out of the game. But in the NHL, it's not like that. It's okay. So
I know the first NHL hockey I've ever been to, like 30 seconds into the game, these two guys start going at it. It was Philly versus New York.
there was Rempe and Delorier.
Yeah, the redhead
Yeah.
guy.
The redhead
He
guy,
looks
the
like-
ginger.
Looks like a fight Irish.
But I say,
Oh,
it's probably
yeah.
Irish. I've seen had a lot of anger issues in.
Yeah,
I
that
know,
was-
but they start going right at it.
I'm only
That
saying that by the
was-
way. I'm also Irish and Scottish.
Yeah, that was you're like, I'm not either though. But yeah, that was Rempe's like I think like only like 3rd or 4th game though. He just kept fighting. It was entertaining. But yeah, for those things you get a major penalty. For like fighting, you get like 5 minutes in the box. And usually
Well, wait, now 5 minutes in the box. Does that mean that you're like for 5 minutes you get 4 players?
and the difference with a major penalty too is on a minor penalty, if the other team scores, your the penalty kill or the power play is over if they score. For a 5-minute penalty, it's not. If they score, they're still on the power play.
Oh God.
But those 5-minute ones don't happen very often, just because if it's something like fighting, you're both going to the box for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
and then
That's
they
true.
just play 5-on-5.
You mean
for
you mean
those.
4-on-4
No, they play 5-on-5
if they both
because
go?
it's the same altercation. If one was to like provoke the other one, then one would go for I forget what it's called. It's basically like provoking somebody though. Is like you can go for that for 2 minutes plus your 5 minutes, and then they have to have somebody else serve the 2-minute one for you, and then it would be 4-on-5.
No, wait. So if Jason and I were playing hockey and we both
Mhm.
just start going at it.
Mhm.
So
It's not the same
yeah.
one.
So
That's
okay.
team violence.
So you said it's still 5-on-5, as in
Mhm,
we
after.
get to stay in.
No, you go to the box for 5 minutes, and
We
then
both go to the box for 5 minutes,
you
and
both
it's
go to the box for 5
4-on-4.
minutes. No, they play 5-on-5.
So they bring someone else in off. Okay, so in that situation you can sub.
Yes. Well, no, they sub all the time.
No, I'm saying no, but you said for penalties though,
Yeah.
you don't get to
Well,
sub in.
well, no, but like it's like you're always making changes though. Like I only spend like at a time like a minute on the ice before I get off, and then I get back on.
I think I'm more of the idiot in the situation because I don't
I don't
understand.
know. Our experience is way different.
Because like for hockey, like you don't need a whistle to change, like to change people. Yeah, you climb over the boards and you get on the ice, and then somebody comes off through the gate.
Imagine.
That sounds like a free for all.
Imagine if I could just like tag you in and then.
That's
But why would I
basically
be tagging you in for me though? We played 2 different positions, bro.
There was times you had to play defense for me
Yeah,
because I was dying on the court.
that's how it like works though. You're able to just like kind of change whenever because you change at whistles too, but a lot of times you're changing how they call it like on the fly, which is just whenever you can. Like whenever somebody comes off because they're tired. I know in the NHL the average shift is only like 45 seconds because it's such a exhausting it's such exhausting bursts. It's not really about
It's smaller. It's smaller than hockey. It's
know.
smaller than the ice. You think we would know considering we played our entire lives.
The amount of times you sprinted across that court.
It's really not that big though.
No, because a hockey rink is
I think it's like
40 yards.
I know. I think it's.
I think it's here, look it up real quick.
Like,
Here,
maybe like
I'll look
40
it up.
yards.
I would love to.
I'll look it up since your phone's recording me. How long is a basketball court? What is the length of a basketball court? It's 94 feet long. So an ice rink, a hockey rink is 200 feet long.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, dude! You said 40 yards. It's
Yeah,
not,
that's-
it's
that's
50.
the-
It's
yeah.
50, right? Yeah.
Not 30.
30 yards?
I
Bro,
don't
I'm
know.
tripping.
Well, because if it's 90
What's the-
feet,
94 divided by 3, which would be 31 point something. Yeah. 31.3333
You're really close. Oh, God.
repeating.
pretty darn close.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
But-
yeah. Oh my gosh. So it's like it's half of hockey.
Yeah,
ice.
a little less than half of the size. And you are going like pretty fast and
Yeah.
you're going like up and down a lot for that whole time basically. So like that's why it needs to be like so quick and like short bursts is because you would wear yourself out a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
And obviously you have players who play more than other ones who get more minutes of ice time, but it's not like in basketball, really.
yeah,
like
where you
it's-
can have like one person dominating the
exactly.
PT, so I
we-
get that.
We've spoken
Yeah.
a lot on like time ranges, like with penalties, like 5 minutes to 2 minutes and all that.
Mhm.
How long is an average game of hockey?
Okay, so of game like play time, it's 20 minutes per period
How many periods?
and 3.
Three.
3 periods and you get 20 minutes period.
So
so
like
it's an hour.
An hour.
It's an hour in total. But, you have a lot of stoppages, you have all that. And it's not like cuz I know in football you have the length of the play no matter how long is like left in the game, but as soon as the buzzer sounds, you're done. Like it doesn't matter like especially because it's not like it's like basketball in the sense that you're not really taking turns. You're just, fighting for it the whole time. And yeah, so. Mhm.
Like game of symmetry. So we know how many players on the ice. We know what the positions are. We know what they do. We know how many periods there are. How long each period is. But it's gonna sound like a really dumb question. But scoring, it just equal like 1 point. Like what is that? What is that?
No matter where you take the shot from or where you score from, it's always gonna be worth 1 point, 1 goal. So that's how they do it. It's like usually I have never personally watched a hockey game where the scoring has reached double digits
That's what I was
for
about to
both
ask.
teams.
So I
Not for both teams combined, but like we're a single
it
team.
it definitely is a lower scoring game, but it's harder to score, I imagine. There's a lot of factors that play into that, and they're obvious reasons. I mean, you're on ice
Yeah.
for one. It's so fast paced.
Yeah.
But let's talk about like overtime, because I know in a lot of professional sports, you go to like a sudden death type thing. First one to score wins. And then like in basketball, you just play an extra quarter.
Yeah.
Person to win at the end of the
Because first
quarter
one to score in basketball
would be wild because
yeah,
we scored double digits in 2 quarters. So it's like,
exactly.
so how does that work in pro hockey?
It's different when you go from regular season to playoffs.
All right, so let's
So-
start with regular season.
Regular season, both regular season and playoffs, is always going to be sudden death.
So first one to score.
First one to score.
Okay.
But it's a little different with regular season and playoffs because regular season you have an extra 5 minutes, and instead of 5-on-5, it's 3-on-3
With a goalie?
with a goalie.
So
Yeah,
2 skaters and a goalie.
no, 3 skaters and a goalie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm So they just always call it 3-on-3 because the goalie doesn't really move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when
Very
they ever,
weird. If you just see the goalie like
there was one time actually Patrick Waugh skated it all the way to center ice, and he got, I don't know, and he skated it past Gretzky too.
you know who Wayne Gretzky is? No. Like, even if you don't know hockey, you should know who Wayne Gretzky is.
I know
Like the
nothing
greatest
about
player.
hockey.
He has more points. He has more assists in hockey than anybody else has points. Period.
Yeah, they
Wow.
they
Yeah.
would consider him.
They
Loves
call
the
him the
hockey
Great
goat.
One.
Yeah, he's
He is the only one who has his number retired across the entire NHL, and he's the only player who played before he was 18. He played in the NHL when he was 17. Yeah, the only player to ever do that.
so he's like the LeBron James of
Better, bro.
Michael
Like,
Jordan.
They had
No,
him
because MJ came in after out of college. LeBron went in when he was like 17 or 18. So
because they actually bent the rules for him
because he was
because
that freaking good.
it was back when the they had the NHL and I believe the WHA, which were 2 different hockey leagues. They're both professional though.
Women's
The
Hockey
NHL
Association.
World Hockey Association. So close. But the NHL bought the World Hockey Association, or like they merged. So Wayne Gretzky at the time, the NHL didn't let him play. So he had gone and played for the WHA, for the Edmonton Oilers in the WHA. And part of the agreement with the WHA of merging was you still have to let him play for the Edmonton Oilers
Yeah.
because he was only 17 at the time. And they were like, okay, fine. And he was the only player still to ever play below the age of 18.
Wow. Yeah, so he's the GOAT.
He is the
He's
GOAT.
the GOAT.
So he's the GOAT.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you understand hockey anymore, or are you just more confused?
I feel like I got a bit more.
Yeah.
A bit more in there.
We're gonna quiz you the next time she comes on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, by the next time she's here, I'm probably gonna forget it all.
it's true.
Watch some hockey. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. No, you'll get more. All right, so we talked about hockey as a game. Tried to explain it to Jason a little bit. You have a better understanding of the game for sure. I know I do.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I was probably more the idiot there than you were, especially when she was trying to explain the hockey ice setup and all that kind of stuff. But something that I'm actually really interested in and interested to know from a player's perspective is like hockey culture in itself. Like the funny, weird, or stupid things hockey player / teams do. And just kind of stuff like that. Superstitions, locker room rituals, just stuff like that. And so I know you got some. So, and I also know you got like, prop specifically.
I do.
So yeah,
Have it here
let's
with
just
me.
jump into that. Yeah, let's do that.
So I personally don't have one that I think is that crazy. Like if you compare like other hockey superstitions, I used to be a lot worse at it before I decided I was like, this is not sustainable. I can't keep doing this before every game. I was like, I'm not talking to anybody in the locker room. I was like, I need to just like, get it together a little bit and just learn how to not like, I just put my headphones in and like tried to lock in, but I was like, I can't do that anymore. I'm on a team. I gotta
Yes.
communicate a
That
little
doesn't even
bit.
sound like you.
Exactly. I'm like, I need to communicate a little bit. I can't do this anymore. But something that I've been told is weird is usually like when you're in a locker room, you like have a hallway kind of leading outward
Yeah.
to it, and that's where you put all the sticks, right? And usually you have like the blade of the stick, which is like part you shoot with, obviously, and then you have the shaft of the stick. And the blade is usually on the ground and the shaft is like against the wall. I just, for whatever reason, when I started playing again, I just put the blade on the wall and the shaft on the ground. So I put it upside down in comparison to what most people did. And because when I was playing House League, I had my own locker room. I wasn't like, I didn't share a locker room with anybody, so I didn't really know like you weren't like, that wasn't the norm. And so when I eventually like started actually getting more people in the locker room, I was like, oh, this isn't normal. So I flipped it and I had the worst game of my life. And I was like, I refuse now to put it like the blade on the ground. It's just, it's bad luck. It's bad juju. I can't do it
Bad
anymore.
juju.
It's bad juju. And like another girl on my team, she refuses to tie her skates in the locker room before games. She puts all her lower like gear on and then she goes outside the locker room and goes and like ties it on like the bleachers or the benches or like wherever is available for her to sit, depending on where we're playing. So like that's definitely a funny thing of like just little things where you're like, huh. That's
Yeah.
interesting how each player has their own little
Yeah, we never really had I don't know of anybody, but I know that, like, for me, I was always, like, completely dressed. I was completely dressed out. And I would always wear, like, a hoodie or, like, a quarter zip or something, put my headphones on. I'd be out there on the court, like, 30 minutes early. I'd shoot 3, listen to Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Master of Puppets by Metallica.
And here's what's crazy is that I did that in high school, and, like, I always had a ritual where I'd, I dunk, like, one time before the refs got into the gym. But what's crazy about the song is that when I went off to college for Valdosta State, that ended up being Valdosta State's walkout song.
Oh wow.
I didn't even know that, and, like, they would, like, shoot fire and stuff like
Oh
that. Yeah, when I was,
dang.
like, with the team and everything, and, like, that just, like, kinda blew my mind. I was like, "Bro, this is what I did, but, like, on a smaller
But
scale,
like
obviously."
without fire.
And, yeah, but, like, their walkout song was Thunder. It was like, "Thunder," and then we'd all, like,
Thunder, and
everyone would,
then you
like, come
walk
out.
up.
It was just crazy,
That's
like
really
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
So we got your little, like, ritual type thing. Is there, like, something that you know that, like, professional players do? Something that they always do every game, whether it's superstition, stuff like that?
I know a certain player, I think it's Philip Forsberg. He plays for the Predators. I can't remember if it's him or not. For some reason, I might be confusing him with somebody on the Stars, but I think it's him. I'm like 95% sure. But he has like specific times that he will like do like certain parts of his ritual. Like he'll tie his skates with like 37 minutes till puck drop. Like it's like things like that. Like each part of his equipment that he puts on is a certain amount of time and like when he leaves is like the same time for the game.
What?
It's like every single time. And it's like when he takes his pregame nap. Like that's a big one that like
Yeah.
professionals do. They have like a pregame nap. I know like Jack Hughes and his brothers, they usually take like 3-hour like pregame naps. So I'm like I couldn't do that. I'd be so drowsy before the game. Just but like it's little things like that where it's just like they have these little things that they do and it's a routine for them and it
Yeah.
works and it's
Yeah.
crazy. And I think
Okay.
hockey is probably the most superstitious
I was just
sport
about to say
of
that.
them all.
Yeah, y'all have y'all's, like, all these little things that y'all do. For
Mhm.
sure.
Like I used to wear like a necklace with 63 on it because that was my number. And I used to kiss it before the game. I used to do 2 on the 6 and then 1 on the 3. Just like different parts of it. And that was like just a weird thing, but I never really thought about
Yeah,
it
that
like
you did it
fully.
anyway, though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
that's
then it's like you're like, "Oh, okay."
yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do it anymore, but it was just a thing that like these little routines that different players have, and it's like I've never met a single hockey player who doesn't have at least a little bit of like the superstitious thing of like I need to do this or like this needs to be done before I step on the ice.
Okay, so now that we got, the superstitions over with and the little rituals, stuff like that. So we know that y'all very superstitious, right? But we got that covered. But I also feel like y'all are just like hockey players, like just a little weird.
Yeah,
And I
especially
know that
goalies.
because, well, I'm engaged to one and you are one. So you told me you brought something that hockey players do that's really weird. So Let's see it. What is that?
Now, not all hockey players do this, but this is like a really common thing. Like when you're younger too, like you're playing like house league and whatnot. It's just like from your sock tape. When you take it off, you put it into a ball and then you just keep building on it. You keep wrapping it around it. Oh yeah. My dad keeps telling me to get rid of it because it adds like 10 pounds to my bag.
Well, let's see. So like, how long have you had this for?
I've had
Holy
that one since
cow.
August of last year.
August? Are you
August
kidding?
of last year, yeah.
This is all from August.
August of last year.
Oh, but
August
that's
of last
still
year,
that's
yeah.
just over a year. So it's like,
Yeah.
now be honest. Did you like wrap tape that didn't belong there? Are
No,
you
but
serious?
no, but I did have like certain tournaments I went to. We did. I know it's solid. It's like
That would
compact.
hurt.
Yeah, like I have had teammates though, like at certain like tournaments, they'll like give you your tape. Like if they don't have a tape ball, like they'll just give it to you, which I think is really, really cool. That happens a lot. And like I have a teammate too, same one who does the skates thing, has to go out to the bleachers. She gives me her sock tape after like every game in practice. So like she helps me build that up a lot.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah. You
We
can throw it.
we should do something with the tape ball at some point.
Oof. That would hurt. I've been hit with it before. It hurts.
Yo, if this video gets 2,000 likes, I will let Jace throw this at my
Bet.
I will let Jace if you're cool with it.
Your
My
stomach?
stomach, yeah. For like a reasonable
Distance
stomach or
and
back, stomach or
force.
back.
Yeah, I feel like
And,
back would
comment stomach or back. Most
Oh no, you might hurt something more in your back.
yeah. Anyway, 2,000 likes before we release our next video, and I will.
you gotta make the conditions
Yeah, 'cause this
really
is
like
gonna really hurt. I'll do it.
Better do it.
As long as she's okay with it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Tape ball gets destroyed.
Yeah, I don't think it'll get destroyed. You felt that thing.
Oh god. Well, that's really funny. Like I don't think there's any other
Mhm.
sport that does stuff like that.
No,
Like a
it,
tape
it's
ball is weird.
no, it
And
is weird.
I know there's more. Like I've seen videos. I know there's like more things.
Mhm.
Players do that are just really weird, but those are perfect examples. I really like that. That's hilarious. I wish basketball players.
Stepper Gatorade balls.
Huh?
What do we do? Stepper Gatorade balls?
Can.
Yeah. You don't exactly have a whole lot of equipment.
No,
a lot of
we have a
equipment.
ball.
No.
And
Yeah.
basketball
You have a
too.
ball. Yeah. But like I remember when I was younger, because like when you're playing like U10U, you know that you share the locker room. Obviously, like they don't like really split you up yet. But I remember like competing with like all the guys on my like house league, like rec team of like who had the biggest tape ball. And it was always like it was always like who had like the best one, who had the biggest one. That was like always the competition. And I did have the biggest one for like
Are you you're gonna keep the tape thing going? You're gonna keep doing the tape ball thing?
100%. Yeah.
Dude. Yeah,
It's gonna be massive.
yeah, dude. You should get it to like globe size, like
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
like the Earth
And then I'll have
globe,
to start a new one.
and then have have it painted as like,
Oh, that'd be cool.
and
Like
then like the
memorabilia.
different countries can be like different hockey teams.
That would be cool.
That would be
That would be
so
really
dope.
cool. That would be really cool. I might have to do that now. But yeah, I used to have like the biggest one in the locker room, and then my mom threw it away.
No,
She was like, yeah, she was like, you need to get rid of this. She's like, it's ridiculous.
it's not ridiculous.
I know. I was mad for like a long
No,
time.
I understand.
I held
Honestly,
that
I
grudge.
understand. Like, it takes up a lot of space. At some point, you're gonna have to get like those bowling ball bags. You're gonna have to have like a separate one, like big bold letters, Avery's tape ball. Do not touch.
Avery's tape ball. It's just for that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then probably put like a lock on it so your parents can throw it away.
Oh, 100%. My dad has tried to. He's like texted me like while like he's like out here like fixing something or whatever. He'll be like, yeah, he'll be literally just be like, take a picture of it inside my bag, and he's like, what are we still doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing
What is
here?
this?
He's like, I think it's time to get rid of it. It adds like 10 pounds to your bag, and I'm like,
And you're
"It's
like,
not time."
Dad, you don't understand. You don't play hockey.
I go, you don't understand.
Dude, you're not a weirdo like the rest.
Like,
Oh my gosh! Like honestly, if you hit that thing with a hockey stick, it would snap the stick.
probably.
So dang, wow, I like that little inside look on the hockey players, personality, what they think about, stuff like that. And now we know they are the weirdest athletes
Oh,
to
absolutely.
exist. Like weirder than
100%.
like cricket.
I don't know. Soccer players are pretty weird.
Yeah, soccer players are pretty weird. Like all the
That's fine.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So Okay, all right. So now we have, our last little segment of the episode, where we're playing some hockey related games. We got 2 set up for you guys. Game 1, we are going to be blindly ranking top 5 all-time hockey players. I made this list. It's a pretty Avery specific list, I feel like, actually. So I did that because I want to make it hard. I want to see where she's gonna put these people.
Okay. Okay.
So-
now that I know it's specific to me, now this is gonna change how I
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah.
about ranking
Okay, so
them.
we're gonna start off with. So I have 5 players in mind, but I'm just gonna start ranking them randomly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off with Wayne Gretzky.
1.
1, so he's number 1.
You have to put that. Come on. now.
Yeah.
1.
Okay. All right. So
1,
now
1.
let's do Jonathan Quick.
I give him a 3.
He's a goalie for the Rangers still. Is he
Yeah.
still with the Rangers?
Yeah, he is. He played for the Kings most of his career, though. Are we going like prime or overall or what?
All these people are in their prime.
Okay, all these people are in their prime. Dude, Quickie in his prime was nasty. Give me 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have Gretzky at 1 and Quick at 3. All 3 of the Hughes brothers.
Okay.
All three.
Okay, you gave me all 3 at once, so this makes
all
it
3
a
at
little
once.
bit
All
easier.
3 of them in their prime, and
All-
you're ranking them at the same. So they're all 3 together.
Oh, all 3
All 3
together.
together.
All 3 like their average, or all 3 like
Just like
put all of them together on a
all
team?
of them together as players.
Okay.
Where would you rank them on the list?
Okay. I'm trying to think about what other players like you're gonna do too, because that'll really. Okay, because I put Quick smack dab in the middle, because I feel wrong putting the Hughes brothers at 4, but I feel like it's too much to put them at 2. I feel I'm gonna go 2, just because there's 3 of them.
So
There's
Hughes
3.
brothers at 2.
Hughes brothers at 2.
Messier.
Come on now.
I knew she was.
Come on now.
You can't put him at 5. He deserves 2 though. Yeah, we gotta think about what he did for the Rangers though. That's true. 4. Okay.
Dude. Okay.
Connor McDavid.
I knew the 5th one was gonna be a good one.
Dang it.
You got 1 spot for him.
That is nowhere near
Okay, so
my
we
actual
got Connor
ranking.
McDavid at 5, obviously.
Obvious.
Now rank them where you actually want them to go.
Okay, Wayne Gretzky, Connor McDavid at number 2. Give me the Hughes brothers at 3, Mark Messier at 4, and then Quick at 5.
So I personally would have
Yeah.
had Messier at 2.
Yeah,
At-
at 2?
At 2.
2 is crazy.
Yeah, I feel like. Or honestly, no. I would put Gretzky at 1, David at 2, and then Messier at 3. And
Yeah,
then
see, that's
I would
reasonable.
probably I would only put Quick over the Hughes brothers because I don't watch the Hughes brothers like that.
Yeah.
But I like Quick.
hmm
And he's a really good goalie. So,
Yeah, he is a really good goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you with that list. That was a good list.
That was a
off
good
the
list. That
dome,
was a
too.
good
I
list.
did not plan that. Well,
Yeah. That was nice.
yeah.
That was tough. That was
She
tough.
got so mad at David at last.
You said McDavid, I said.
And honestly, I saw her face when I said Messier before Connor McDavid. She was like, "Oh, well, we can't get better than Messier, right?"
I was like, because you're already giving me Gretzky, you're already giving me. I was like, literally the only things, honestly, you could give me where I'd be like super mad if like I put Messier at 4 would be like Lemieux
Yeah.
and McDavid.
Right. Yeah. So, well, awesome. Okay. All right, so that was game 1. We're gonna move into our last and final game of the episode. We're gonna be having Miss Avery showing some of her own personal hockey equipment, hockey related items to Jace over here, and we're gonna see if Jace can guess them based off what they look like, and if the name isn't related to what it's used for, you can give him what it's used for. It's like a hint, stuff like that. So now Jace surprisingly has some experience in this game, so maybe he'll get a couple of these. So, all right, let's jump
No
right into
promises.
it. Yeah, no.
Starting off easy, Jace.
Okay. It looked like a hockey puck, but I feel like it's more than that.
Jace, he's so skeptical. He's never trusting himself again.
More or less than that, or different than that slightly.
Is it a training puck?
I'll give him that.
I give him that. You want to
Yeah.
tell
It's
him
a-
what it's
yeah,
called?
it's a street hockey puck, and a lot of times ice hockey players will use it to train.
Like, it
I
doesn't
personally
look like a
do.
normal hockey puck.
Yeah, it's made to like slide on like synthetic materials, not
Yeah, this thing
regular
is
ice.
really quick though. It really is, especially on the synthetic ice.
Yeah,
You can show it here.
So
Yeah. So it's a street.
street hockey puck. All right, moving on. Okay, so this is slightly harder, but still I feel like pretty easy.
what was that? Hockey banana? No.
Hockey banana, you want to see it?
Should toss it. Ugh.
Nice catch.
There's another one too if you want it.
From the shape of it, I'm feeling this has to do with your skates. It's like a skate sleeve or skate slipper. I don't know the exact term.
Skate slippers?
That's
I'm gonna start
amazing.
calling that.
We're gonna start calling it that, especially
Skate
without
slippers.
it.
Yeah.
Especially with this like this
Yeah.
little
I
grippy
know.
material on the bottom.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like trampoline socks for your skin.
Yeah.
But
Skate covers,
I-
skate protectors.
what do you think? Wait, did you get it?
Sorry about that, guys. Phone died. But yeah, Jace got hockey skate slippers correct. Yeah. I should say you got it correct. That's skate guards, skate slippers. Yeah, honestly, I really do get it with the rubber. Yeah. for
Not
sure.
all of them have that.
Yeah,
That's like
For
mine
sure.
do, definitely. I know a lot of people's do.
Okay. Here you go.
There we go.
You got another one, right?
You might not want to touch this one, but what is this?
Can you hold it out a little bit?
Yeah, hold on.
You can toss it over here if you want.
Do you
So
want that?
I can see it from here.
Yeah.
Let's show it to the camera real quick. Easily. It looks like, so obviously it's a shirt.
Obviously.
Are
That
you
was an
sure?
astute observation.
Yeah. Good job.
Some very weird pants, if not. Clearly has some form of neck guard, or go like meant to give you extra protection around your neck. I would say it's an undersuit of some sort. And the question is it? I don't know what if it has a specific use. If it's meant to keep you warm, extra padding, what?
Keep you warm.
It doesn't. I don't know what the temperature is in gyms.
It's pretty cold.
Pretty cool.
Well, so is that your final guess?
Yeah, it's
What is it? What does it do?
It is a neck guard.
a bit more than just a neck guard.
Yeah, there are different forms of neck guards you can have. This one is the kind I have. It's got Kevlar, which is what they make bulletproof vests out of.
Oh,
It has that.
no.
Yeah, it has that in the neck part though.
Wow.
You can't get sliced there because now it's mandatory for all players under the age of 18 in the USA to wear neck guards.
Did you say neck guard? Did you?
You said a neck protection of some sort.
I said it has a neck
Yeah.
protection. It
Yeah.
has extra protection around your neck.
So I'd say he got it.
I'd say he got it, right?
And then it does act as an undershirt too. It does.
Or you're 3 for 5, dog.
Yeah.
Look at that. Give him a hard one, Avery.
Okay. I don't use a specific piece of equipment, but
Who does?
a goalie.
A goalie uses it.
So it looks like a visor of some sort. It clearly attaches to your helmet in some way.
Clearly, does it?
Oh, it is very clear. Show the camera. It's rounded, so it has to do with some sort of facial feature.
Does it?
Looks very. Why are you doing that?
Does it?
Jake's like, stop, you're killing my confidence.
I'm going to have to say like another form of either a chin guard or neck guard.
Kind of correct, honestly. It's a dangler, is what they call them.
Oh, what?
A
Dangler.
dangler.
A dangler.
It dangles, and it dangles about right here.
It dangles.
It dangles.
Hockey people are so weird.
It does
dude.
dangle.
Bunch of weirdos.
Does
It
it
goes-
protect you in case in the locker room someone throws the tape ball at you?
Probably, honestly. No, but it's for pucks. Oh, I scratched my mic, but it's for pucks, like in case you get shot at.
What did you call me?
It's for pup. Oh, stop. All right, well that's 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
All right.
3 out of 4. Sorry.
It's got like wrapper and stuff from like candy on it, so this would usually not have that stuff on it, but
That's a weird texture. I don't even know what that is. I say that as if I play.
I
hockey.
think I have a general idea
What
of
do you-
what this is. So it's a tape of some sort. Has
Really?
grip.
where'd you get that from?
Wait, I'm not that stupid. But it has the texture to it seems like it's meant to have grip. Is this the tape you wrap around a hockey stick?
It is.
Yeah, that was such a good guess.
That's
dog.
stick tape.
The reason I know that is the stupidest reason of all.
Heck yeah.
That is stick tape.
Good job, bro. I didn't even know that. Then I remember because she told me when we were setting up.
It's sticky. Too.
It's stick tape.
Stick tape.
Yep.
4 out of 5.
That was good.
Yo, that's good, bro. Hey, I think we need to sign you up for Stick and Puck.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah,
It's like
It's like a pickup game.
Oh.
Basically,
Except it's not a game.
yeah. No, you just go out there and like with your sticks and pucks and stuff and like play hockey.
Okay.
Sort of.
In that sense, how much fighting is too much fighting?
You can't fight out there. Most
You
times,
can't fight in stick and butt. They don't have penalties there. They'll just kick you off.
Okay, enough, I keep fighting.
Well, dude,
They'll
that
find
was
a way.
good. That was,
Yeah.
Wow, I'm actually very
I'm
impressed,
impressed.
dude. Yeah.
I'm most impressed on the stick tape one.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
the neck guard.
And the neck guard
like
with the shirt.
dangler.
I
The
thought,
dangler.
the dangler one, you kind of got the right concept, but we had to go for the name, so you didn't get that one.
How was I supposed to get dangler?
It dangles. It's obvious. It's not obvious.
It's not obvious at all.
But 4 out of 5 for someone who knows nothing about hockey.
That's not bad.
Freaking crazy, bro. I think he's graduated from idiot for hockey.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
now. He has,
Amateur.
he has passed hockey 101.
It's okay. Am I good to wear the hat now?
You're okay with that.
You're okay to wear the hat for sure. Thanks to our expert Avery though.
Absolutely. It's
Yeah,
nice.
dude, that was
Blast.
awesome. I love that. Yeah, you've been great.
Thank you. Thank you
So
for
yeah, I mean that was the men's room, episode 2. The world of hockey, Hockey 101. It was awesome. It was really fun. We really appreciate you coming on here. I think that people that are gonna watch this are really gonna enjoy it.
Indeed.
So,
They'd be stupid not to.
yeah, it really took our first episode, and obviously we're in a new studio as well. So a lot of cool stuff going on. So from a really crappy living room, 15-minute video of just us talking about basically nothing interesting, having a guest, especially someone like you, very well spoken, very knowledgeable of what we're talking about. You're perfect first guest for sure.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was really fun. It really took a video that could have been the same as the first one to another level. for
Oh
sure.
yeah, definitely helped having an
So-
outside opinion all.
Oh yeah. I mean, if we started talking about hockey,
That'd be
You
horrible.
probably make some people upset.
very
Very much so.
upset. So that was awesome. Yeah. So that was the men's room, episode 2. Thank you, Avery. Thank you, Jace. Hope you guys enjoy. Comment down if you think he should hit me in the back of the stomach with the tape. And just remember, 2,000 likes, he gets to hit me with the tape ball. 1,000 likes, he suits up, and Avery's going to shoot on him. So, yeah, let's get those likes up, and we'll see you on the next episode.
And as always, guys, just remember, what happens in the men's room stays in the men's room.